when you look back, obviously, of all the events in the war, Operation Dynamite and what happened at Dunkirk so early within the war, and I think when you look back on it and when you're learning about it at school, we're obviously teaching you about the end and the fact that we won, and there was so many different events that happened after Dunkirk. So I think you learn a lot about that. I think it's so early on. It's often brushed over and not kind of given the focus that, in a lot of people's opinion, it deserves. I think everything that happened afterwards obviously could have had a completely different outcome had it not been for what happened in Dunkirk. So it was really interesting to kind of get to explore that part of a story. The idea, the premise of Chris doing this film, I just think is so cool. And I think it just has all the ingredients of, like, his take on this, I just think was always going to be so exciting. And I think when I first heard that he was doing it, you kind of immediately want to be involved in something like that. And I think it's a film that I would be so excited to watch had I had nothing to do with it. And as a fan of his movies and of his work, I just think the way that he tells stories within this is just, I just think it's such an interesting take on, it's not your typical war film. It's all guns blazing. I don't think you have to be a history buff to enjoy this. It's a very emotional, suspenseful, kind of scary at times story told kind of really intimately within these characters. Chris is so passionate about the project that it's so infectious, and I think everyone around him wants the movie to be as good as it can possibly be, and the focus, everyone has this one goal in mind, and it's all about the film. And I think it's there's not that much time for any kind of personal, you don't really think about what's going on with you at all, really. It's all about kind of the film and the finished product, and you're just kind of excited to be working with Chris and working with such an amazing group of actors. I feel like between them and the crew, everyone just wants to work hard for the thing, and obviously getting to watch it now, I think everyone's just kind of proud to be a part of something that we feel is a wonderful film.